So there are 5 things that you should really be thinking about when you're doing an IRT study. The first thing is the difficulty of the item. So based on that mathematical formula that I showed you earlier, we can start making inferences and we can actually empirically understand how much more difficult an item is than another item, or how much ability it takes for someone to correctly answer an item. That is the location on the scale, and the idea of item location is critical in IRT. The next thing that we want to start thinking about is the slope of the probability curve, telling you how, as someone's ability increases, their chance of answering an item correctly increases. Different items have different slopes sometimes not. It depends. So that's really important to think about. The next thing you might want to think about are guessing and carelessness. We're not really going to spend any time talking about this, but you get the idea. Do you need a control for people in your sample who might be guessing? If so, you need to have an IRT model that will accomplish that. Carelessness is something that's really only discussed theoretically. We don't really see it in application yet. Finally, we need to keep in mind, as with all statistical models, that sometimes the data we collect actually doesn't fit the model that we're trying to use. And you want to look at whether your data matches your model. So if your data doesn't match your model, then you've got some problems. So that is the big picture stuff that you need to think about when you're doing IRT work.